roasting beans. Look, it's the wife. About 20 to 11. Also have to load a load of corn. Sometime between 11 and 1 is the window they gave us. Yeah, that's always good. This guy's, well, I did have a missed call that I never heard about 2 minutes before he pulled in the driveway, so I guess I'll give him that. He tried to call to say he was coming. Of course, it was 2 minutes away, so but we're down to the sleep arm. Gonna end up with a parcel load left after this one. Well, now I'm gonna load a load of corn, but it looks to me like somebody couldn't find the driveway very well. Jesus Christ. So I'll probably be unhooking this tractor. We'll see. Because we're over there tearing up the grass off the driveway now. Oh, fuck the world we live in today. The guy from Canada who picked up the beans, that was an experience watching him back up. I don't know if they lost all their drivers because of COVID. Now we just got people off the streets or what, but goddamn the truckers lately that have come here, it's been an experience. All right, we're loading corn. Got my slip they always give us. Anyways, he's finally in. I had to unhook from the auger, go push on the back of the trailer with the edge of the snow blade to push him out, so he didn't just keep sitting there going back and forth 10 feet making bigger ruts. I don't know, apparently you need to have 30-foot wide driveways for some people. I don't get it. I still say COVID's fucked everything up. The guy from Canada this morning told me he'd only been hauling grain for that company for a month. I don't know, where'd all their old drivers go? They get fired because they didn't want to do the old hokey pokey? And now everybody else deals with it? I mean, I don't know. It's frustrating as fucking hell. I'll show you the mess when we're done loading. Well, we're done. There's some of the mud chunks that came off this truck. I mean, you can see the driveway. And it's even wider up there by the road. Really wide to get in. If you're under that auger, and you keep coming, you're going to get under this auger. Not to mention you can see the tracks of previous trucks. Yes, they get a little close to the grass on this side, which that's fine. When I get the snow blade off, excuse me, and put the bucket back on, I level this shit. I also keep my augers at about 14 feet 6 inches tall, because that way no one's going to hit them. But when you're heading for the hedgerow, I mean, dude, seriously? You know, I don't know. I mean, there's your truck tracks. When your trailer starts heading towards the hedgerow and the snowbanks and the snow, don't you think maybe I might want to stop and take that nice big driveway area up there to get myself repositioned? And I don't know. I mean, am I asking too much? I know some of you haters that have been on lately will, you know, quit you bitching about things. Well, when I fuck up, guess who pays the consequences? Me. So if I fuck up on this farm, it's me and my family that pay the consequences. When somebody that I'm doing business with fucks up, guess what? It's still me and my family that pay the consequences. So I'll have to level that all off. And I don't know, do I need to call my buddy who put this driveway in for me years ago, you know, this nice hard driveway, and have it extended to the hedgerow, for fuck's sakes. Maybe extend it here. We don't need grass anymore. Hell, we'll put driveway all the way up to the bins, then they can run into the auger and run into that big I-beam support. Is it COVID? I mean, I don't know. It just seems like the last 2 or 3 years, competency is pretty dwindling. I mean, we are extremely wet right now. You can see the water standing across the road. Water standing in the corner of that field. It's 55 degrees. It was low 50s yesterday. Snow was melting. But here's the guy this morning. I mean, this is fucking driveway. You can see it all the way to the road. I think some of these, you know, my buddy Timmy and I, when we were going down and coming back from North Myrtle Beach last week, we noticed a lot of female truck drivers. I'm starting to think we need more female truck drivers. And I'm not trying to be an asshole to truck drivers, because I always, you know, I got nothing against the trucking industry, and I've always been a fan of truck drivers, but the ones lately, I think what the problem is, they think their dicks are so big that they think their trucks are so big. I mean, the dudes out here, you're in a grassy area that I mow. Yes, we fuck it up some plowing snow, but then I fix it and we mow this. I mean, look at this shit. Jesus, how close were you to that I-beam this morning, buddy? And the freaking guide cable. I mean, out here, guess what? Can you hear me stomping? Yeah, I'm stomping on hard driveway. What are you doing in there? And then he couldn't get backed in. He somehow, while Barb and I were hooking the tractor up and getting the bin open, because obviously you saw we were doing the sweep arm, somehow he got himself maneuvered around. So instead of backing in from that way, he ended up backing in from this way. So I don't know what he was doing out here, but I mean, at least the kid said he'd only been doing that for a month. And at least he asked me when he moved to the back of the trailer to stop him when he was between the back two bows filling. I appreciate that, rather than drive too far and, you know, run the beans off on the ground. But I know the haters will say I'm asking for too much, but am I? Am I asking for too much that over the last 2 to 3 years, this country, hell, this world has gone to shit? I mean, you're gonna do a job, do your job. That's all I'm asking. All right? I mean, this morning, I had my outside John Deere parts sales guy, as they call him, the guy who drives around and, you know, comes to the farm. He was here this morning, taking my spring parts order, filter order, tillage order, all that. So yesterday I went to AutoZone. There's the 50 amp fuse for this thing. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's the bill, $5.93. I'm sorry if it pisses me off that putting it back in there, because we eventually need to change it out. Just not doing it today because I have a legislative meeting to go to in a few hours, so I can get more pissed off. But $5.93. And look at the bullshit we went through in the last video. What would have cost over $2,000. And okay, so I got an update on that just to let you know, because I always tell you, like, this channel is to show you the good, the bad, the ugly, and I'm always honest with you. The dealership gave me $290 back for the labor to diagnose what was not wrong with it, in plain English. Sorry if that pisses them off, but it's true. So, and when I called Super ATV, the guy I got on the phone when I explained the issue was cool as hell. He was putting a note in to give me a full refund, not charge me the 25% restocking fee. So all it cost me was shipping to send that back, which was $35, just so you know. So I'm out $35. So basically my bill on that now to the dealership is like $1,000 because I had them go through and service it. I will say, in my outdoor parts, outside parts, whatever you want to call them, on the road parts guy said today he was going to look into it because it was $600 in trucking. If I'm reading the bill right, and when I add it up, it comes out to be that. That seems a little extreme for a place that's a half an hour away. But I get it. The world we live in today with diesel fuel and, you know, what you pay your employees and with benefits. I mean, being on the county legislature, holy shit, you know. You're giving people pay raises and health insurance. We all know how expensive health insurance is. And for this, you know, wonderful medical system we have that's proven it the past 3 years. You know, the one that wants to just keep backing Big Pharma and pushing their shit. But this will come out after the live stream. But I gotta look something up for you here. I put out a short video, if those of you who saw it, saying that we were doing the live stream. Whoa, volume down, volume down. Okay. But I had, you know, I got newbies now because I've gained quite a few new subscribers. We're up to like 22,000 now. And this one guy, I pinned his comment, so you can always go back to this. This was the short video before the live stream. He made the comment, how impressive you can indulge your base instinct to allow us to know you can exercise your constitutional rights. How about you open some people's eyes, educate them at a bare minimum, state your case in a way that might actually bring some folks around to thinking, if not agreeing with you. Well, my reply was, hey, Skippy, obviously you don't watch my fucking videos because I think I've been stating my case pretty well. Here's the number one thing I'll state my case on. Stop voting for the fucking bullshit that's going on right now. Idiots like you. So, because if anybody can tell me we are so better off in this country today than we were 3 or 4 years ago, that, you know, any of this shit that's happening now, just to me here, was happening 3, 4, 5 years ago. I've never seen truck drivers be as, I don't know, piss poor in plain English. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. It's about time we start hurting people's fucking feelings again. Never had that problem before. Most of them are great. But is it because, like that young guy, he's a rookie? Where's the veterans that were doing it? Oh, were those the ones who could think for themselves and decide? And again, I don't give a fuck. You want to get 12 darts, get 12 darts. I'll never get any. You be you, I'll be me. But is that why these industries suck now? Because the ones who wouldn't get it got shit canned? And now we're dealing with whatever we can get? I mean, I don't know. Prove me wrong that shit is not way fucking worse today than it was just 3 years ago. And then I'll believe it. But you got to prove it to me. Because, like I said out there, when I fuck up, I am the one who pays the consequences. Me and whoever I'm supporting, my family. When somebody I'm doing business with fucks up, I'm the one who pays the consequences usually. So I appreciate the fact that the dealership gave me back $290. So I'll keep using that dealership because, like I've said, my opinion, they're the best ones around. They're a family owned. They're not one of the big chain. But, you know, that never should have fucking happened. That never should. I shouldn't have had to. It never should have happened. Plain and simple. So, all right, Nelson, this is for you because you seem to like it at the end when I say, go to the Grumpy Farmer Apparel link and, you know, buy a hat, t-shirt, whatever, and whatever other happy horse shit. So, all right, we'll see you. One more quick thing. Then I'm done. This truck driver at least said, sorry about what I did, you know, getting off your driveway and whatnot. Hey, that at least goes a long ways if somebody's willing to admit they fucked up. And, you know, so I still question when you're backing into a hedgerow, but hey, whatever. But at least he said, you know, sorry I fucked up your driveway.